Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from around the world. It's Relic with Relic Gaming, and today I have an exciting another episode of Relic Plays Minecraft. Current episode is 39, and this is actually the first of its kind. It's a Monday episode, which means from now on and here on out, Mondays will be pre-recorded episodes. In other words, what is happening is I am taking my gameplay that I record and then doing voiceovers with it. So let's talk a little bit about what's happening in the video today. I am currently working on fixing up the inn. As you are watching, we are rebuilding it into match the style that we found that we liked in the other house. So that is kind of what's going on. It's going to be a very time-lapsey type video, but today's episode, and actually all Mondays from now on, are going to be more about the content that I'm going to be addressing. So let's talk a little bit about how Mondays are going to work from now on. Basically, what I do is I'll sit down at sometime during the weekend and pre-record a chunk of video. A lot of times, seeing how there's people around my house, I don't have time to have quiet, and there's a lot of background noise, and it's really hard to edit. So most of the time it is a morning episode, or the only time I get to record is really 1 or 2 times a week, so I got to get all my recording done there. With this format, I can actually sit down and record whenever. It doesn't actually matter when I record because I'm going to just be voicing over, and there's no worry of having an interference in sound quality because I can do this recording whenever I actually have the time. And Mondays from now on are going to address a couple different things. Content-wise, they're going to be upcoming games that are coming out for every platform this week, like the Xbox 360, PlayStation 3DS, DS, Vita, PSP, Nintendo Wii U when it comes out, etc. There's going to be a lot of titles that are up and coming, and I'm going to try to address most of them, if not all of them. I'm going to also let you know about what's coming up this week in terms of my YouTube channel, as well as I'm going to address questions that my viewers have addressed to me and wanted me to answer. So I know I'm going to probably answer most of those via comment form, but I also would like to just talk on them so other people can hear what I have to say, because most of the time it'll either be a general statement that most people are thinking, or they will want to know, what's my reasoning behind it. So without further ado, I'm going to go into the first segment of this week's Monday episode, and that is the upcoming game releases. For the Nintendo DS, we have Finding Nemo Escapes Big Blue, which is released on the 11th. That is the only game for the DS. The 3DS is the exact same title, Finding Nemo, and is also released on the 11th. There are no other titles. Nintendo Wii has the Kirby Dream Collection, which was released on the 16th. Note that it is a weird day to pick up a game, the 16th, but that is the correct date that it's released. We move on to the PC, and the Battlefield Premium Edition, or Battlefield Premium service, is now available on the 11th. Basically, that gets you some DLC as far as I know of, and all that extra goodness that came with Battlefield if you missed out on some of the stuff. So it also, I believe, is a stat tracker. I could be wrong about that, though. PlayStation 3 has NHL 13, Tekken Tag Tournament 2, and Battlefield 3 Premium again, all released on the 11th. Now, for the Xbox Arcade and Xbox 360, I'm just going to go over this. If there is enough demand in the future for me to do, like, PlayStation games that are coming out on their arcade system and whatnot, let me know, and I'll try to do my best to research and look up to see what's coming out for them. But in the meantime, I'm only going to focus on the 360 as it is a more popular system in the United States, and as well as I personally have it, so I like to know what's coming up. But if you guys want to see or hear about more games across other systems, let me know, and I'll try to fit them in. So before I finish that, here are the games coming up this week. Battlefield 3 Premium again, NBA Baller Beats, NHL 13, Tekken Tag Tournament 2, and those are all released on the 11th. Tom Clancy Ghost Recon Future Soldier is getting the Raven Strike Pack, which is available the 11th. Transformers Fall of Cybertron, the Dinobot Destructor Pack is also being released on the 11th. And we then have Double Dragon Neon, which is released on the 12th. One Against All is also being released on the 12th. Joe Danger 2, the movie, is being released on the 14th. It actually is an arcade game, but it's based off the movie. And Quantum Conundra is being released on the 12th as well. So that basically is all the games coming up this week that I've done my time in research to look up. Like I said, if you want other arcade games that on other systems, just let me know and I'll try to look them up as best as I can. Note that there might be something I got wrong, just let me know and I'll try to amend that in the comments, or I'll put an annotation up in the video if anyone decides to correct me and I have to do some further research to prove that it is correct. And now we'll go into segment 2 of the Monday episodes. I'm just trying to get you guys realizing that these are going to be kind of like 3-part things. On Monday, which is today, we are releasing Let's Play Minecraft 39, which is currently what you are watching, so hooray, we got one out of the week done. Tuesday, we have The Walking Dead Episode 5, and Old Nuts Play Waking Up, Episode 2. So, both fun, exciting series. I know that if you want the tearjerker, Walking Dead. If you want some funny, comical banter, Old Nuts is definitely for you. Wednesday, we have Relic Let's Play Minecraft Episode 40. Thursday, we have Old Nuts Play Waking Up Episode 3. Friday, we have Relic Let's Play Minecraft 41, and that is a World Recap Day. So we're going to basically go over things that happened in the week and on the server. So, Saturday and Sunday, like normal, there are going to be no episodes. And finally, we will transition into the third segment of our recording, and that is, we're going to take some questions. So in the last episode I did, which is, or not the last episode, but Let's Play number 37, I had some questions from some people, and I would like to address those as they are fairly good questions. So, from Sparkalogs, happy birthday. I was wondering, do you have the plans all in your head or stored somewhere like a document for the village? Also, if you want more block variation, cracked and mossy stone bricks could be something you use to get a hold. Something you can use if you can get a hold of it. In 1.4, boasts new cobblestone fences, which, whenever that is released, those would fit with your theme and could be put in later. Anyways, nice vid and always looking for the next. Thank you, Sparklogs. As for the documentation of my village, yes, I do. I actually have a sketchbook that I use as a mouse pad right now, and that has everything from coordinates to how many buildings I want in the village. I have a little village map layout, and that changes day to day. As you know, I tore down the inn, and then I now have plans for other buildings in that area as well. So it always is nice to keep a record, and definitely when you're doing a large project like I am with the village, you absolutely need to have some form of documentation. Whether it be just a notepad for ideas you have, like put well at coordinates x, y, z, or even as detailed as I do and actually go ahead and draw up all my plans. Buildings, though, I all do in creative mode. I have a list of stuff I want to accomplish in my Let's Play village, but as for like how I'm gonna go about doing each building, I go into creative and make every single one of them. Pretty much every building you've seen on in my world has been created in my Let's Play at one point or another, or in my creative world at one point or another, because I have complete freedom in a creative world. I'm not limited by having to waste time gathering resources. I'm not limited to having time constraints, and also it's a lot faster to deconstruct if I mess something up. So it allows me to try different styles and definitely find out what works and what doesn't. So, but there are times I like to just freeform build, like for example the watchtowers or the gateways into the village, which we still need to complete, are an excellent example of how my free building creative process goes. I like to just sometimes show what it takes to make a building just on a whim. So that's one thing to keep in mind. And then as for the next thing, mossy, cracked, and mossy stone brick. We have found another brick fort, or not another brick fortress, excuse me. We have found a stronghold, and I am currently resource gathering as much as I can right now. And I definitely do add them in. I know you guys didn't see it on the video, but I also went back and took and put in mossy stone cobble to, or mossy cobblestone to just dress it up. And vines are a great way to add an extra touch to your buildings. Don't be afraid to use them, and I'm completely serious. They can work with every single build, in my opinion. Also, they add some nice characteristic, climbing and parkour stuff. So it's kind of fun to do after you get the village or city or pretty much anything you're building built up. So it kind of adds unique flavor. As for when 1.4 is coming out, it's been rumored that it's going to be a Halloween update this year, so looking forward to it. There's some really cool things. And once again, thank you for commenting. I really do appreciate it. The next question is going to be, are you sure the door on the house that is counted as a valid house? I thought it has to be direct line to the sky for an order to count. And he's talking about the villagers in their breeding. That's from Zeke's Marquise. And I just want to say about the door is, eventually I want a point where I have so many villagers that where doors aren't going to matter. Some houses are going to have doors that count as doors, some aren't. And the thing is, with the ones that aren't, if they don't all huddle into that one house that is, I would like to see them actually roam around the street at night. So there's always a feeling of life in the city, which is pretty cool, in my opinion. And basically how I'm going to do that is just have enough villager population to sustain itself. If anything happens, I can always knock down something and have them start breeding again. I'm not really too worried about it at this point. My select villagers that I'm going to do special things with, I already have planned out. I just got to either find them or get them into the area that they need to be. So that is my take on that comment. And finally, guys, if you have any comments that you want or would like to see answered on in an audio format instead of a comment, let me know. I'll try to get to them. The really good questions I definitely will take. And thank you guys. This is Relic with Relic Gaming, and I hope you like the new format for Mondays. If you don't, let me know, and we'll try to work something out and maybe get a new opinion or feedback on this. But like I said, feedback is the key. I need to know if you guys like what I do, how I'm doing it, or if you guys even have any suggestions, because I'm always more than happy to take some form of improvement and work and try to better myself and my show. So guys, thank you. As always, this is Relic with Relic Gaming. Please like, subscribe, go out, tell a friend. I'd like to eventually make this a big thing. If I could get to 100 subscribers, that would be huge, and I would be so happy and grateful for everyone who subscribed. And I still am, and don't get me wrong, I still am happy and grateful for everyone who has subscribed so far. Thank you, keep it up. I love you all, and this is Relic, and I am signing out.